Hey everybody! I'm making this little video to show you how life should look like after a dog comes home from training. Specifically Franklin, the Labradoodle, who's in a kennel right here with me. Good boy. I'm making this video mostly for his family to show them how exactly I would move him around the house, how I'd live with him when we have guests coming over, how I'd have breakfast, make dinner, do dishes. Just the normal everyday things that you do with your dog in a way that makes sense with our program. So naturally we're going to start with the kennel. Now your dog's going to be in the kennel many times throughout their day. They're going to be in here overnight for sleeping. They'll be in there when you leave the house. Even for a few minutes they should be in there when you go to grab the mail if you can't keep an eye on them. They should be in here when you are in the shower. They should be in here when you are working from home, at least for an hour a day. Even if you are home all day, stay-at-home parent or work from home, they should have some time in the kennel when you are home so that they're able to be in there when you're not. All right, so rules about the kennel. When I open that door, he needs to stay there, stay calm. Might not be able to see him, he's in a nice down. Good boy. This kennel's a little bit big for him, but that's fine. There's no barking, there's no whining, there's no clawing at the door, there's no taking your water bucket and flipping it up so it makes a noise. He can be in there, he can chew on his bones, he can take a nap, he can calmly observe the world. But otherwise, just stay calm, just relax. Now don't feel too bad, because if your dog was out of the kennel during the daytime, the same amount of time that they're in the kennel, they would just be sleeping anyway. So they are fine in there. Give them a bone, stuff a Kong, feed them in there, give them some water, and they'll be just fine. All right, buddy, so as you see, I can open and close that door and he stays in there. All right, let's imagine that I just woke up, came down the stairs, and Franklin's sleeping in his kennel, my sunroom. The first thing I do, no baby talking, I just walk up, make sure his collar and his remote is powered on, put it on him before I do anything. So your first step of every day with your dog is put the tools on, because the tools are the program. If you can't reinforce the program, if you can't correct your dog, if you can't guide them, recall them, anything like that, in a meaningful way, there's no point. Good boy. So he's waiting so patiently. So he's got his collar on, he's got his remote on, and after they're paired, they're both on, they've been charging all night. I can grab my collar here. I usually start pretty low and go up from there. My numbers, we're working at 10 right now. And what I'll do is, when I open this door, I never tell my dog to break out. I tell them to recall out or heel out. So they don't get in the habit of bursting out of their kennel. It's not a good thing to do. So I'm gonna recall him out. Frank, come! Tap that tone. Good boy, he comes out and he sits. Good boy, sits at my feet or down, so that's fine. Good boy, let him know I appreciate that. The next thing I'll do is probably heel him. Usually I'd heel him over to the backyard, use the bathroom, but right now we're just gonna heel in the kitchen and pretend like he's already had a potty break. Frank, heel, start walking. Got my remote ready in my hand, in my pajama pocket. Good job. And I'm heeling with my dog. Nice job. And we're heeling instead of letting him just tear around on his own on a break. Good boy. Because I want to pattern in good choices. So Frank, before training, he kind of had a run of the house. He could do whatever he wanted. And what he wanted to do was pee on my counter. He wanted to go over here and grab that towel and rip it up. He wanted to rip up everything, chew on furniture. He just did whatever he wanted. There was a free-for-all. Because his parents didn't have a meaningful way to tell him that they didn't like that, there were no consequences, and he just kept doing it because it's rewarding for him. Good boy, but no longer. Now he's a guest in our house. Good boy. He's a tenant. He's a teenage son. And we have rules here. Good boy. Nice job. He's doing a good job, giving me attention. Nice job. So we're in the kitchen. I'm going to do some dishes. And to do that, I'm going to anchor my dog in a down. Frank, down. Good boy. Nice job. Very good. He's anchored there, and I can run over here, do some dishes. Alright, Franklin held that down stay really nicely. He can give me a double down, where his chin's on the ground and he's just relaxed. Very nice. He's not exhausted, he's not sad, he's just relaxing and waiting for the next thing. Good boy. Now I'll try something different now. I'm gonna leave the room. You notice that he stays there, doesn't even look up, because I didn't tell him to get up or anything else. He just knows, okay, I hold this down today till she tells me the next thing. I'm going to the next room. I'm going to recall him in. He should come running and find me. When he gets in, I'm going to tell him, place, and point to the place bed. Come! Good boy, Frank. Nice job with my finger. Place. Good boy. And he goes on the place bed and lies down automatically. Good boy. Nice job, buddy. Now, while he's on place, he can have a bone to chew on. He can have a soft bed or blanket. Whatever makes him happy on there that keeps him calm. Good boy. So I can use place while I watch a movie, while I edit videos, while I read a book. Whatever I'm doing, he knows to sit there and relax. Very good boy. Nice job. Good job. So people ask, how long can we use place for? And I would say about as long as you would sit on a couch for. So be mindful of his bladder, of extreme boredom. Don't keep him on there for 8 hours every day. But while you're doing office work and he's chewing a bone, he's fine on place for a few hours. Nice job. All right, we've done sit, down, recall, place, healing. Now I'm gonna give him a break. So to give him a break, I'm gonna say his name, get his attention, and then say break, let him go. Frank, break, good boy. And now it's time for affection. He can grab a toy if he wants to, but mostly this is all he wants to do. If we're outside, his favorite thing to do on break is go off and sniff and mark, and you know what? That's fine by me because he does not do it when he's working. And he respects, good job, when we're working that he can't do those things. Good boy, so he really enjoys doing those when he can. So find what your dog enjoys, whether it's fetch or peeing on trees like Franklin, and give him that time on break. Break, good boy. Nice job. Nice job. Hey, hey, hey. Nice job. Good boy. So Franklin's the same dog. He's just got some rules now. It's no longer a free-for-all in his family's home, which is not Frank's home. It's just somewhere he lives and is loved. But I hope these new rules really help his family feel empowered and live a bigger life with an awesome dog.